So Canada is legalizing cannabis in July 2018, so next summer. And each of the provinces have their own way to roll out the legalized cannabis plan. Now, so far, the Ontario government has rolled out their plan, and it's a disaster. So just to give you a quick one-point reason of really why the Ontario government's plan to legalize cannabis is going to be a disaster is this. So Colorado has 698 cannabis storefronts, dispensaries. It's not controlled by the government. People can start their own cannabis business and sell it in a store. So there's 698 of them. Colorado has 5.5 million residents. Ontario has 13.6 million residents. Ontario's plan is completely government controlled, and they're going to roll out 80 stores within the first year. 80 storefronts controlled by the government in the first year. And that's just not going to meet demand. So one of the Ontario government's main points to legalize cannabis is to eliminate the black market. Now, if you're rolling out 80 stores within the first year, so first of all, on day one, all 80 of those are not going to be open, but 80 within the first year for a population of 13.6 million people. Whereas Colorado has 40% of Ontario's population and has 698 cannabis storefronts. You tell me where those people are going to go. So right now there are cannabis dispensaries operating within Toronto. I don't have the exact number, but I believe it's over 40 of them. So over 40 dispensaries within the GTA alone, the Greater Toronto Area. And the government's plan is to shut those down and replace them with 80 total for all of Ontario for the first year. How is that going to work out? And edibles aren't even being dealt with yet. So while this is being launched next year, it's just being legalized for the actual plant. You won't be able to buy edibles. Edibles which are right now available in these dispensaries, which are operating illegally, but people with medical licenses are able to go in and get their marijuana and their edibles. But if you're not even legalizing edibles yet and don't have a plan for that at the moment, where are people going to go? The black market. So this is the easiest prediction I've ever had to make. And anybody that has the data in front of them will be able to make the same prediction. Ontario's cannabis legalization plan is going to be a complete disaster. On day one, there's going to be lineups, and the government's going to act like it's amazingly successful. So many people are going out and buying cannabis. And then day 2 and 3, the reports are going to come out. Is this meeting demand? Is the Ontario government meeting the cannabis demand? And the answer is going to be no, because people will be buying still from the black market. Either because there's not enough stores, first of all, there's long lineups, they don't have access to edibles, and there won't be enough dispensaries to simply just to people have access to. So if you live in a small town in Ontario, you're not going to be near a dispensary. Where are you going to get your weed? It's not going to be from the Ontario government. It's going to be from the same people you always get it from. So this is a dumbass plan, and the only hope right now is that the Liberal government gets voted out in 2018 and is replaced by a government that will bring in a plan that has a dispensary aspect to it. And they will add dispensaries at a later date. And really, that's going to happen eventually. There is no way that this is going to meet demand, and the black market will continue, and more money is actually being spent on fighting cannabis. That's the plan right now. The Ontario government has announced they're putting more money into policing. Half the reason to legalize cannabis is that it would save government taxes, save government money that wouldn't have to be used on fighting an illegal drug. But they're putting more money into it. So this is going to be a complete disaster, and don't say I didn't warn you.